Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Shannon and I love rocks and gemstones, everything about them. And rock tumbling is one of my favorite hobbies, and today I'm going to show you my entire process of tumbling red tiger's eye from start to finish. And I'm going to show you every stage along the way, and at the end of the video I'll show you an example of all the finished products and my timeline and the recipe that I used to get those results. Red tiger's eye is a really gorgeous stone that has a lot of flash and shimmer in the light. It's part of the quartz family. And though red tiger's eye itself doesn't happen in nature, this is actually the result of heat treating golden tiger's eye. But it does come out this really gorgeous red color when it is heat treated. And hematite actually can be included in tiger's eye. You can get some layers of hematite, and several of the pieces in my batch did have some hematite layers. Now, tiger's eye is Mohs hardness 7, so it's pretty durable in your rock tumblers, but some batches can be prone to breaking up a little bit more than others. The golden tiger's eye that I did was really solid and didn't break up apart, but the red tiger's eye did, and I had a lot of little tiny tumbled, polished pieces at the end. But most of them did stay very well intact. I didn't have a lot of breakage in the later parts. So Mohs hardness 7, it's pretty durable, and it takes, as you can see, a really nice high shine. So let's get started and let me show you the rough. All right, and then the new start for today will be red tiger's eye. We just finished a batch of tiger's eye and it was gorgeous. And I really love the look of red tiger's eye. And now red tiger's eye is actually heat treated tiger's eye. So we'll see how that comes out. Yeah. But I've got a couple more bags of this, and I'll get these in the barrel in course. And we'll see how they look next week, because of course there's lots of sediment on these and it's hard to tell what they're going to look like. But I'm looking forward to it. Let's get started. Now here's the red tiger's eye after 1 week in course. And it still has some work to be done, but look how gorgeous this red is. And yeah, nice. You can see, so red tiger's eye is heat treated tiger's eye, and you can see this part, the heat treatment didn't go all the way through. So on one side it's red, the other side it's gold. But this tiger's eye did tend to break up into teeny tiny pieces, but they'll just act as filler now. But yeah, this needs a lot more work. Tiger's eye itself took about 3 weeks in course. So yeah, good so far. We'll get this back in its barrel and run some more course. And this is the red tiger's eye, and it's just finished its 2nd week in course. And it's looking good, but some of these pieces could really use a little bit more time in course. It could just be to ground off those bits right there. It could just be a little bit more perfect and smooth right now. But I know that I've mentioned before that red tiger's eye is just heat treated tiger's eye. It doesn't happen in nature. But I'm seeing some examples. Here's a piece where the heat treatment hasn't permeated all the way through, and you could see there's red and yellow in it, which has a kind of cool effect. But I wonder if it's going to last through another round of coarse. I'm definitely going to pick out some pieces that look like they're ready for medium. But a lot of this definitely needs some more coarse love and care. This is the red tiger's eye after another week in course, and you know, it's looking good. Lots of pieces are looking smoother. I took out some pieces last week that were already ready for medium, and these are looking really nice. So I think there's some that I might need to take out because they risk breaking. I saw that, like this one here. That's a break risk. So I'll take this one out as I go into the finer grits. But let me look this batch over and see if it's ready for medium. If it's not, it's super, super close. You know, when to move on is a really subjective decision. Like, how smooth do you want your stones? There's no right or wrong answer. It's your preference. And so you just have to make sure that it's done to your liking and that you won't decide, I'll probably have to take this one out because it's looking all chippy and breaky. So, as I was saying, you don't want to have to get towards the end and realize that you should have done course longer and then have to go back. That's a big waste of time, which I have done several times, believe me. All right, let me look through this batch and then I'll decide where it's going to go from here. Now, this is the red tiger's eye after 1 week in medium, and it's looking really smooth. And yeah, these pieces are so nice. What a lovely red. What a lovely shine to these. So these are looking good, and I'm going to move them over to fine. That's an interesting one. Yeah, so I'll give these a really good wash cycle, and I'll move these over to fine grit because they are looking nice and shaped well and smooth from the medium. So let's get them going. Here is the red tiger's eye after a full week in fine grit, and it feels so beautiful. This is so nice. And look at that, just gorgeous red color in that flash. Oh, this really was like everything I'd hoped for in tumbling red tiger's eye. I think also known as dragon's eye, just like blue tiger's eye is known as hawk's eye. But looking really nice. So I'm going to put this in extra fine for a couple of days, probably about 4 days, and then I'll switch this over to polish. The red tiger eye has finished 4 days in extra fine, and it is looking great to move on to polish. Yeah, this is looking really pretty, but I'm going to have to do some wash cycles to make sure that any remnants of the grit stages have been removed from the ceramic media and the barrel before I put the polish in. But these are looking really super nice. Super happy with these. Excellent. Let's get these cleaned up. Here's the red tiger's eye after 1 week in polish. So we're going to check on this now. I take a piece right out, give it a rinse, dry it off, and check that shine. Look at that. Just as nice as the regular tiger's eye I did recently. Wow, that's so pretty. Look at that red. It's just, I don't know. Pull another one. Not quite sure what I'm looking for here. Just another one. And There's still some cracks in this tiger's eye, like some surface cracks, but that is okay to me. And I'm really liking this shine. Super nice. Got this big guy here. All right. Trying to guess. Lots of large pieces in this batch. Okay. Here, let's try this one. Rinse. Dry. And yeah, nice and shiny. Yeah, it looks like we had a little bit of undercutting with some of these pieces, and that's fine with me. It's less, even the regular tiger's eye had a little bit of undercutting as well, but look, that's kind of like a dark tiger's eye right there. All right, well, I am going to get these all cleaned up, and then I will show you pictures of the finished product. Thank you so much for following along and watching my journey tumbling red tiger's eye. Such a gorgeous, beautiful stone. I'll tell you, it takes such a nice shine, and I hope I've piqued your curiosity and you're ready to go out and find some red tiger's eye rough and polish it, because I mean, it's really just a stunning, stunning stone, and I highly recommend that you try it yourself. So if you're new to rock tumbling or you haven't tried it and you're curious, I do have a Rock Tumbling 101 online course for beginners, and I'll put that link in the description below, and that shows you all of the supplies that you'll need, where you can get your rough stones, and I'll show you in video clips how to do every stage in the process so that you can get to a completed batch of stones. And if you're an experienced rock tumbler and you're just interested in seeing how I tumble a different variety of stones, then make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you can see whenever I post a new gemstone video. Thank you.